So my name is Léo Simpson. I'm a French PhD student. Now I live in Switzerland. My PhD is part of the ELO-X program and is hosted by the company Tooltemp. Tooltemp is a company that manufactures some machine that control the temperature of a fluid, which itself controls the temperature of an industrial process. And as part of the digital transition, they want to design and implement new algorithm to make this temperature control more performant. And my research topic is to design this algorithm that will make the temperature control more performant. So ELO-X, if I'm correct, stands for Embedded Learning and Optimization for the Next Generation of Smart Industrial Control System. And so I found that studying mathematical elegant concepts and apply it directly to very concrete problems was very seducing. As originally I'm a mathematician, so I found it very seducing. But beyond that, I actually understood that ELO-X is also a way to meet some other European PhD students to network a lot and also to learn from different methodologies. For example, in the ELO-X seasonal school, I visited many universities in Leuven, here in Bucharest, in Freiburg, and that allowed me to learn a lot, I think. So I think that optimization and learning are very fascinating mathematical topics, because so learning is the idea of going from data and build equations that interprets this data. And optimization is, we already have equations, but now we want to take decisions. We want to take decisions that are optimal in some given metric. I found these two topics very mathematically elegant, but also very applied. And I really liked to work on a topic that is directly applied. And I chose to work in the industry. It was a tough decision at first, but I remember that before my PhD, I used to do a student job where I was at the university and building some algorithm that didn't have a specific application, and then we were looking for an application of this algorithm, but we were struggling to find the data that fits the best algorithm, and it felt wrong to me. And now I decided, okay, now I first want to have the application. I want to know why I'm learning, and then build the concepts that will be used to solve this specific application. I thought it was a better approach. Yes, it made more sense to me. So I think I'm actually not an expert enough yet to say a very clean answer, but my opinion is that optimization already has already made some big breakthrough in the past. I remember when we were in Lausanne, there were a workshop where we made some race cars, and using classical optimization algorithm, we made something very impressive. So the cars were running very fast thanks to the algorithm that we implemented. That was very cool. But I think the future will be a bit different. The future will be really using the new breakthrough in machine learning that builds complex models, not physics-based model, but now learning-based model. And I think the future of optimization is really to exploit this accurate and complex model. Indeed, I saw a lot of different European countries. I originally come from France. I study now in Switzerland. I've also did a research stay in Freiburg for a couple of months. So I also participate to a technic meeting both in Switzerland and in Germany. But to be honest, I feel that we all speak the same language, and I think that's very encouraging. I didn't see some big differences from a country to another. I think in control and optimization, sometimes we are a bit more, some groups are a bit more practical, some groups are a bit more theoretical, but I think we all speak the same language. During my project, I worked with some Italian colleagues, some German colleagues, some Swiss colleagues, and here I'm in Romania visiting the Bucharest University. So I think it's some trips that I would never have done without ELO-X So I think yes, it really allowed to visit scholars from different European countries. So my career, it's hard to see it evolving because it's difficult for me to project into the future. But I would say I would like to gain expertise in a large variety of topics, and I think that's kind of what I try to do when I engage conversation or discussions with my fellow researchers that work on different topics than my topic. So I always try to have a discussion after each presentation to really understand different research topics, and I think that could help me to go toward this goal of gaining expertise in different topics of optimization and machine learning, and as a career prospect, it could help me to having a higher level position where I could work a little bit on different kind of topics. Yeah. I think it's I mean, it depends compared to what, but I think it is definitely a nice opportunity. You have to be aware that it will involve traveling a lot. So if you like traveling, it's great. Also, there is this mobility rule that you have to go to a country that is not your home country. And but if you go beyond that, the fact that you're not at home, you will learn different cultures, and you will not only do your research on your side, but also meet a whole network, which is, I think, the most valuable insight from ELO-X.